All right, so in addition to the Old MacDonald and practicing those lower notes, I said I'd make a video where we're going to look at some of the higher notes now. So if we think, we're going to start from a G note, G, A, B, and then we want to go to the next letter in the alphabet or the next note higher, which is C, G, A, B, C, and then D. So this is B. To get to C, we're going to keep our thumb down here, but we need to switch. B, C, B, C. So you're going to practice this. Do it with me. B, C, B, C, B, C, B, C, B. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay, so you can hear it's two notes, and if you, depending on if you are familiar at all with the piano, between the B and the C, there is no black key. So these are two notes, there's no note in between. They're right side by side with each other. If it was really low on the piano and I played B and C, an old shark movie called Jaws where that was the theme, where they played a semitone really low on the piano to build suspense and tension. So B and C. So you can practice playing that. Don't forget to use your tongue as well in between the notes. B and C, you can just do the fingering as well and then try blowing it. Okay, now D, if this is B, C, D, we have to take our thumb off. That's why we need this thumb underneath to help us. So G, A, B, C, D. So it's a little bit more complicated fingering wise. G. So you want to get this coordination down, and you don't even have to necessarily have to be blowing into the recorder, just practicing the fingering. G, A, B. It's hard for me to, okay, and then C, and then D. Now, there was something, let me do it one more time so I can talk about holding the recorder afterwards. So right there, I have this finger pushing down and this thumb holding it up. And together it sort of balances. Oh, sorry. So it's a little bit more, like I said, it's a little more complicated for the fingering. We've got B, C, and then D. Actually, having it in your mouth helps you balance it as well with that balance. B, I've got it resting on the bottom of my lip. B, C, D. So you can practice those three notes just like that with that fingering. B, C, D. We think of some songs, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, goes up to a D, and down to a G, and then to a C, all right, that's a song that we could possibly learn. The class here was really interested in the song, the theme song from a TV show that I don't suggest you watch the show but it's called Squid Games. But they were really interested in the theme song from that. which is played on recorder. And it starts with a B note in the rhythm of Jingle Bells, and then it goes up to a high D. So it went from B to D. So there's a fingering issue here that we need to get used to, switching from B to D or B to C. So you're going to want to practice that and think about the notes that you're playing while you're doing it. First, learn B to C. We keep our thumb down, B and C, B, C. Even say it out loud, B, C, and then play it. If it sounds like two notes, just then you know you're doing it right. A semitone apart, it's called. And then from B, you could practice going from B, C, D. Or you could practice going, and you could also practice going from B to D. So that Squid Games theme song, if you want to start with the beginning of it, B, 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 D, B, B, A, G, A, B. So that's one that if you if you wanted to, you could also start learning that one. Okay, good luck, guys. And focus more on the first video, and then this is like an additional practice video. Work on those fingering for those notes, B, C, and D. Try playing them in different ways, B, C, B, C, B, C, B, B, D, B, D, B, D, B, or try playing all the way up from G, A, B, C, and D. Okay, bye.